Okay. Restarted the stream. I was on the wrong channel. So, out here in Curtis, Wisconsin. Dropped a load on Saturday in Spencer, Wisconsin, which is just down the road. It was to a Mennonite farm. Nice fella. Dropped the rolls of irrigation pipe out there, so got that done Saturday. Woke up empty Monday, then I noticed that my mud flaps were broken off. And they were broken off, the steel part had broken off of both sides. Somebody did a really crappy weld job that I didn't catch when I bought the thing. And both of my mud flap things broke off. So I had to take it down this morning, get it fixed. I noticed it this morning. So I'm a little late. It's 10 o'clock in Wisconsin. Now I gotta find something. I made a couple offers already. So far, we'll see how it goes, but it's currently 10 o'clock, and I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball here, because I had to get that repair job done. Only cost me $280, so it wasn't too bad though. But I got brand new flaps, and they should hold up, so that's good. But now we gotta get out of here. Good morning, cheap freight hauler. Okay, so looking at C.H. Robinson, trying to stay in the Midwest. Going to stay in the Midwest, not gonna go crazy here. Let's see what we can find. Pennsylvania, Homer, Michigan. Good morning, Medi Zori. Probably not saying that correctly. All right, so got C.H. Robinson here. They got Wapaka, Wisconsin to Homer, Michigan. I think that's like Grand Rapids. Picks up today, 6 to 3, drops tomorrow, 1:30. Hold on. This is probably C.H. Robinson. I made an offer on a load going to Minnesota already. Let's see what this is. Hi, this is Tim. Good, how are you? Yes, sir, I do. I got a 3-foot dry van swing door. Maybe. Can you tell me about the load? Marshfield. Probably in about a half hour. Because I'm in Curtis right now. No, I'm already empty. I delivered to a Mennonite farm actually earlier on Saturday, and I race it. So, yeah. So, Marshfield. Litchfield. Give me. Where is Litchfield? That's Minneapolis, right? Oh, that's not where I thought it was. Shit. Yeah, it's past it. Yeah, I see it. Let me think about it, man. I don't know if I want to go out that far past it. I thought it was honestly closer to Minneapolis. I don't think I want to go out there. Sorry, let me. I'll think about it, but yeah, that's a little ways out there. I gotta reconsider, to be honest. Like Nevada. Yeah, I'm just over the road, my friend. And I'm not sure. Somewhere in the Midwest, but what do you got? Yeah, I mean, I'm out here quite frequently. I run the Midwest primarily. I live in my truck, so I'm from Nevada, but primarily run out here. Yeah, I've seen them online once here. Let's see. So you're up. So you got the. Yeah, Michigan's fine. The Homer Michigan one. I'm looking at them as well right now, so that's why. Yeah, we're good. Give me 1 second. So that's is it the Wapaka one? What? Michigan. Yeah, tell me about that one real quick while I pull it all up. What's the commodity? Do you know? Brake rotor. Yeah, man, if you throw another $50 in there, I can take that one for you. That's a little bit better for me. Yes, sir. Yeah, macro pine's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, sounds good. I'll probably be there around noon or something like that. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, well, that was pretty quick and easy. I wasn't going to be too picky considering it's already 10 o'clock, but this guy, I called him up about the Litchfield, Minnesota run. Litchfield, Minnesota was a little bit further west from Minneapolis than I had originally thought. I thought it was closer to Minneapolis, but it was like an hour and a half past it, so I'm like, so then he actually brought up the one I was going to make an offer on next, which was this one right here. So Wapaka, Wisconsin to Homer, Michigan, which is kind of by Detroit. And then he just immediately threw out $1,200 for it, and I just sort of looked, which was, let's see here, I'll show you, which is pretty much right at the market rate, generally speaking. So I said, yeah, okay, give me $1,250, which is basically $3 per mile exactly for a 400-mile run. So it's like, well, that was pretty standard, pretty easy. Usually C.H. Robinson doesn't work with you that much. I mean, they're pretty stingy, but this guy seemed pretty open to negotiating, and I thought that was a pretty fair price. So that was pretty easy, actually. So, yeah. So I woke up this morning, for those of you just tuning in, saw that both of my mud flaps, I think maybe I can hold some mud flaps on both ends of my trailer, both sides, broke off. So I noticed when I looked at it, I didn't originally see this, but there was a bad weld job done on them. A really bad weld job. Yeah. There it is. See if I can get this to focus. I don't know how that's going to show up. Yeah, but there is a terrible weld job on the bracket. I don't know if you can see it, but basically, when I bought the trailer, apparently both sides of the mud flap, the metal thing that actually holds the mud flaps, somebody had reattached them with a crappy weld job. I didn't notice it when I bought it, and they were both gone when I woke up this morning. I don't know what happened to them. So, whoops. So I had to get that fixed. So I brought it down to Abiland Travel Center here this morning and got them both fixed. But it's already 10 o'clock, so I needed to book something, and that one worked out actually pretty well. But I brought it down here. They fixed it in like an hour. Only charged me about $280, so that was good. Then we're back on the road, and then I just booked that one going to Detroit, so that worked out nicely, I thought. All in all, I wasn't going to be too picky, given that it's already 10 o'clock in the morning at this point. But yeah, that was good. But anyways, Medi, good morning. I think I already said that. Close enough. Yeah, on the Litchfield one, and not quite close enough, and it wasn't a very good revenue, so it's whatever. Good morning, Fanuel. Cheap Free Hauler, telling them 4K to Minden. I'm trying to keep in the Midwest. The Midwest is fine with me. I like the weather right now, and it is the best market, so I'm just like, it's fine for right now. At the end of October, I am going to head back to the West Coast for the holidays and also better weather conditions, and the Midwest starts to die down in the winter a little bit. Midi, that was easy, says. That's very easy. Joey Jigs. The tire tread had some wonky wear on the inside of the tire. Yeah, so that was due to the shocks. So I realized, like, I was seeing uneven wear on my tires on my trailers, and that's when, a couple weeks ago, I decided to replace all the shocks on my trailers. And then ever since I replaced the shocks on the trailers, that wear has not gotten any worse. It was, slowly getting worse, but then I replaced the shocks, and now it's not getting any worse. So I'm going to leave them on there. It's still legal. But yeah, you're totally right. There is uneven wear there, but there's uneven wear because it seems like the shocks were doing some cattywampus stuff to the tires. I replaced the shocks and it's not getting any worse, so that kind of tells me that was the problem. But yeah, I did notice that, but it hasn't gotten any worse since I replaced the shocks. So, but yeah, good catch there. Yeah, that's a good catch. Anyways, this was a pretty easy stream. Yeah, Joey Jigs says for sure. Yeah, the shocks were done for. So that fixed it. So they're still legal, so I'm gonna keep them on there. But anyways, yeah. Out here in Curtis, gotta go get that load and then go to Detroit. Beautiful out here. It's like 80 degrees yesterday, about 70 degrees right now. I got the windows open. Probably gonna have about 300 or 400 flies in here by the end of the day. It is really nice here in the Midwest, especially during the summer, because it's like not like 110 degrees like Las Vegas is, or like Los Angeles. So I like it out here. And this Abiland Travel Center, actually, out here in Curtis, Wisconsin, is really interesting. It's got a truck stop, it's got a couple distribution centers, and it's got an apartment right over there. It's got a Mexican grill, and it's got a repair shop, and it's all owned by the same people. So it's sort of like the Iowa 80 truck stop, but instead of just a giant truck stop with parking and some, museums and stuff like that, it's got like it's like its own industry here. It's got like a meat processing plant and a bunch of other stuff. Really cool, actually. Very good idea. And I was talking to the lady at the front counter, and the same person owns the whole thing. So, very cool here. Very cool. Oh, and I called up their distribution center and asked if they work with owner-operators, and they said they do, but they're not hiring any right now because she said, quote, I don't have enough loads for my own drivers, which is pretty much the answer I've been getting every time I call one of these DCs that I think will work with owner-operators. It's not working. So, yeah, they're very cool out here. Joe Brown says, my rule of thumb is replace the shocks when replacing the tires. It's not a bad idea. It's a very good idea, actually. Onward Trucking, how big is the truck parking there? It's decent. I would say at least 100 spots. And it doesn't fill up. It's not exactly like a... it doesn't get that busy here. So it's about 100 spots, I would say. And I don't think it ever fills up. Unless there's like a snowstorm. But really nice. Very cool. Very interesting here. Yeah, it's like its own like little city. Because it's its own little city. It has its own apartment complexes. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to pull this off. Give me a second. Yeah, so if you look right over there, it's got a Mexican grill. And then it's got apartments right there in the same like facility. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And then the truck stop is right there. And if you look past the what do you call it? The apartments, you'll see another building over there. That's a distribution center. And then you can see the trucks, the repair shop right straight ahead where that red sign is, right past the apartment. Yeah, that's the repair shop. Hopefully you guys could hear all that, but hold on. Yeah, so yeah, sorry if you did, hopefully you heard that audio, but I was just showing you guys the Abiland place here. But very cool. Very neat. Is my audio bad, period, or is it just bad when I had the phone turned around? Hopefully it's not bad right now, but... Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream though. I'm going to go get that load, head over to Detroit, and do that. Good morning, Brendan, by the way. I didn't think I said good morning, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Headed to Detroit now. Audio fine, yeah, okay. Yeah. Happy Jeep Freight Hauler, happy Truck Driver Appreciation Week. Audio's fine, audio's fine. Thanks, Manuel and Brandon. Onward Trucking says all of the employees probably live in the apartments, never have to leave the area. Yeah, that's why it's really cool. I'm pretty sure they live in those apartments right there. So that is really good idea. Whoever did this has a really good idea. Abiland Truck Plaza, or Abiland Travel Plaza. It's like a little city. And there's like, there's a little park right there, and like there's kids swings and stuff like that. Really cool. I like this. I like it a lot. It's a very good idea. Yeah, but all right guys, I gotta go. Joey Jigs, be safe. You too. Onward, be safe. You too. Brendan, have a good day. You too. See you later.